Hello students, today we are discussing net present value. Net present value is defined as the present value of benefits minus present value of the costs. So it is the process of calculating present values of cash inflows using cost of capital as an appropriate rate of discount and subtract the present value of cash outflows from the present value of cash inflows, so which may be positive or negative. So here we understand one particular point, that it is the difference between the benefits and the cost. So where we take, how we calculate present values is we use cost of capital as a discounting factor. So this is the reason why it is also known as discounted benefit cost ratio. Now the steps that we follow in calculating net present value is, step number 1 is we forecast the cash inflows of the investment proposal. So here the cash inflows we take are cash flows after taxes, that is we take out the depreciation, then take out the taxes and add back the depreciation. So we calculate CFAT over here for cash inflows. Okay. Second step is we compute the cost of capital, or we call it as cost of fund also. Then we calculate the present values of the cash flows with the discounting rate, that is cost of capital. Then we find out net present value NPV by subtracting the present value of cash inflows minus present value of cash outflows. Now the decision how you take is net present value if it comes out to be positive, that is if it is greater than 0 we accept the project, and if NPV is less than 0 we reject the project. Now the advantages are, first advantage is time value of money is taken into account, and the second one is all cash inflows during the project are considered. So these are the two important limitations of the traditional approach, where time value of money or the cash inflows for the entire period are not taken into consideration. Like next one is this particular technique is applicable for mutually exclusive projects. Mutually exclusive projects means only one project can be accepted, the other projects cannot be accepted. So acceptance of selection of one project means automatically rejection of other projects. Okay. So we have the similar yeah, it takes into consideration the changing discount rate. This is one advantage, and it also consistent with the objective that wealth maximization of the shareholders. Now limitations, if you see, limitations is it is difficult to understand. Okay. Then it is a lengthy and time consuming process, and it is not a dependable one when there are different cash outlays. Cash outlays means when there are different cash outlays, that means different projects with different investment proposals. Okay. Then for last one is the comparing of two projects with different life periods, that is one is with 4 years and the other one is with 6 years, may not give you a satisfactory result. Okay. Because each project with same period and same this thing, it will give you a better understanding. Okay. Right. Now let us take one example. So here cash flows, if they are even, so cash flows are of two types, that is even and uneven. So calculate the net present value of the project which required an initial investment of rupees 20,000 and which involves a cash inflow, net cash inflow of rupees 6,000 each year for 6 years. Cost of funds are 8%. So here what is given is the initial investment is 20,000, cash inflows is 6,000, life of the project is 6 years, cost of funds is 8%. So we do the calculation like this. So for 1 to 6 years, because it is even cash flow, we are taking directly 1 to 6 years. The cash inflows is 6,000. So here we calculate the discounting factor. So how to calculate discounting factor is, you see here discounting factor is 8%. So you take the by the formula, that is 1 by 1 plus r whole to the power of n, where r is the cost of fund and n is the life of the project. Now for first year it will be 1 by 1 plus 0.08 raised to the power of 1. For second year 1 by 1 plus 0.08 raised to the power 2. Similarly, still 6 years. So if you take all the sum of this, you will get what is called as 4.623 at 8%. Okay. So the when you to get the present value, you need to multiply the net cash inflows into the discounting factor, that is 4.623. You will get what is called as 27,738. This is present value of cash inflows. Now what is the present value of cash outflow is 20,000. Then since it is 0 year, you will directly take 20,000. So it is, the difference is 7,738. So which is greater than 0. Okay. So here one point to understand is, see, you can calculate the discounting factor or you can directly get it from the tables. Okay. Okay. So let us see one more problem with uneven cash flows. So the problem goes like this: cash inflows of a certain project along with cash outflows are given below. So here cash outflows are in 2 years, that is in the first year, that is initial year, it is 1,50,000, and in the following year it is 30,000. Cash inflows from first year, you see that 20,000, 30,000, 60,000 like this. The salvage value at the end of the 5th year is given out to be 40,000. Calculate the NPV, 10% is the discounting factor. Okay. Now we calculate the first step is we calculate the present values. Okay. So for present values, you take the tabulated form. First column you have year, second column you have cash inflows, discounting factor, then present value. So present value you will get it by multiplying the cash inflows by the discounting factor. Now if you see the years carefully, I have taken 1 to 5 years, which are the cash inflows. At the end I have taken 5th year also, because they have given a scrap value or salvage value of 40,000. Okay. So the discounting factor at 10% can be calculated like this. So 1 by 1.10 raised to the power of 1. How do you get this? 1 by 1 plus r raised to the power of n, where r is 10% and n is the number of years. Okay. So for continuous 5 years we take, since it is in the 5th year only, the scrap value we are taking in the 5th year discounting factor. So you get the values like this. Multiply the cash inflows by the discounting factor, you get these values, where the present value of cash inflows is 1,86,130. Now how do you calculate the present values of cash outflows? Just see the working note here. So you see the cash flow in the initial year is 1,50,000. So your discounting factor will be 1 by 1.10 raised to the power of 0. That is 1. Okay. For second year it is 1 by 1.10 raised to the power of 1. So if you calculate, you will get 1,77,270. So by subtracting these two, that is inflows and outflows, you see there is 8,860, which is a positive value. Okay. So the project is accepted.